apologize for this, and 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 we could go on for a long time about things candidate Trump and even President Trump has said. The former Vice President Joe Biden, who's a friend of John McCain's, said people have wondered when decency would hit rock bottom in this administration. It happened yesterday. This staffer is not the exception to the rule. She is the epitome of it. I want you to listen here again to Karen's point. John McCain has friends on both sides of the aisle.
We need to hear from Joe Biden on decency. You remember the guy who whispered in Obama's ear about health care, the immoral, illegal passing of tyranny upon Americans? Do you remember the words he used? This is fucking big. He's talking about morality. These people are talking about what's moral, and John McCain should be defended, this useless POS, that if his father hadn't been a four-star admiral and his father's father before him an admiral, he would have never gotten into the Navy in the first place. He's an Annapolis grad, last in his class. You know what that means? He was pushed through because who he is. All right? In America, we don't claim the birthright of kings, or maybe we do. Maybe in the end, that's what this all is a charade. If anything has been exposed, it's that. With the FBI, the crooked CIA, the Brennans, okay, the McCabe's, the Muellers, the Comeys. Democracy is a word like Santa Claus to Easter Bunny, all right, and Camelot. It just doesn't exist. So get on your unicorn and go saddle up and see where you could find it. Let me quote Aristotle. Show me a democracy that works in your home, and I'll show you how it works as a government. It's an illusion. It's semantics. But in my childhood up until my middle-aged years, at least we had the right to believe in some of it, but no more. And these scumbags here at CNN, with their endless juggernaut of Get Trump. And why? Because he offends you. Of course he does. He tells the truth. Established criminals are always offended by truth, and truth usually comes in an unattractive way. It's never pretty. When the doctor tells you got terminal cancer, it ain't attractive. It's the truth. Most realities in life are not particularly aesthetic. The truth is the truth. John McCain is a loser. He was a loser that got promoted above what he should have ever been in the first place. So when he got shot down and taken prisoner, it's because he is a loser. Audie Murphy was not a loser. He took prisoners. Sergeant York took prisoners. He didn't get taken prisoner. The word hero means conqueror, vanquisher of his enemies. John McCain was an inane victim of his own mediocrity and less. And they're never going to tell you that he was Songbird McCain in Vietnam. But that's not even the issue. He betrayed the Republican Party. He betrayed the constituents of the conservative right wing. And now the liberals want to embrace him. Boy, did they mock him, though, when he ran for president, didn't they? See, liberals love useless, discarded, and dead conservatives. They wax poetic about Reagan and Eisenhower. But go read in real time what they were saying about those people. The commies on the left, like this jamoke, they care about one thing: communist globalist agenda. That's what they want. And for 30 years, we've been populating the FBI and the CIA with the likes of graduates from Stanford and Harvard. You know, those great bastions of conservative thought. It started heavily with the Clintons. You know, Hillary, the one who wore dog tags, proud member of the Communist Party. Okay, they don't talk about that. They don't talk about while Monica and the illicit, salacious, windy employment was going on in the Oval Office, he was delivering gyro guidance systems so that the Chinese can nuke you. And we got to listen to this endless crap about Korea. Well, where do you think they got their missiles from? Would they call up Shanghai and order a number 11? This is a joke. And the only time the left supports Trump is when it fits their agenda. But overall, he's their wrecking ball. And they can't have that. They can't have their establishment toyed with. So Trump is the bad guy for telling the truth. He tells the ugly truth. Rosie O'Donnell is an ugly fat pig. That's the truth. Okay? And Megyn Kelly, she doesn't even exist anymore. Who knows where Megyn Kelly is? Tell the truth. The Turk said, you come riding into camp with the truth, never take one foot out of the stirrup. And boy, was that a great one. Just look around. Our government, if it's anything, it's a pantheon of liars. Everything that comes out of their mouths and their brain are lies. And we elected a guy who stood against it. Look at MaxiPad here. MaxiPad and Muddy Waters. Look at this stink pot with her Caucasian hair. She hates white people so much, but don't she won't be one. Like, that's Lou Effie. That's Aunt Esther. Gorilla Cookie Face. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. We got to impeach Trump. Gorilla Cookie Face. Remember Red Fox? Hey, Aunt Esther, I'm going to get me a big pile of dough. I'm going to stick your face in it and make me gorilla cookies. Yeah, that's the truth. She's ugly as she is ignorant. Look at that hair. Look at the stupid head of hair on that woman. She changed her name to Amnesia Caucasia. But she hate whitey. She hate whitey. But she wants white man's hair. Isn't that funny? That's like, could you imagine the head of the KKK with an afro? Hello, crackers. We need to get me some afro sheen down here. This country's a cartoon. Okay? It is the Tower of Babel realized. Diversification. Diversification. How about cesspool?